Hello everyone, my name is Ryan, and I wanted to show you a tool I created called Matcraft. If you've ever built something big in Minecraft, you know how much of a process it can be figuring out all of the different materials you need. For example, I recently built this castle in my survival world. It consisted of tens of thousands of blocks, and over 100 different unique block types. That's a lot to keep track of. I'm sure you're familiar with some of the tools out there that help with this, like litematica. Litematica is a mod for Minecraft that allows you to create blueprints for builds, overlay them in your world, and build them much easier. One of the most popular features in litematica is the indexing of a material list. It's an exact breakdown of every block needed for the build, but in my opinion, there's one thing missing here. Let's say a project calls for 125 sticky pistons. Well, that means I'm going to have to gather 125 pistons, of course, but also 125 slime balls, 125 redstone dust, 125 iron ingots, 500 cobblestone, and 375 planks of any type. Normally, this is what takes up the most time on a project. It's a very tedious process where you have to either do the mental math or bust out a calculator and write down everything you need. And I don't know about you, but I don't always have the time to do that. To solve this problem, I created Matcraft. It's a web app that allows you to input your material lists and see every step of every crafting recipe for every item in the game. To use it, you can either enter all of the items in manually, or you can upload a CSV file from litematica that contains your material list. To get this, you can simply hold down Shift while clicking Save to File in litematica, and once you have it uploaded, you'll instantly have the math for every single thing you need to craft. Each item generates what I've called a crafting tree. It's a visual breakdown of the items in the game. Think of it as a family tree. The children at the very bottom are the raw materials you must collect in order to eventually craft the parent at the very top. Of course, this idea of a raw material may be subjective. For example, in order to achieve stone, you can smelt cobblestone, which you can see here. However, let's say I have Silk Touch and plenty of stone in storage. I'd probably consider this a base item, so by clicking it or selecting it, I can mark the item as raw. This updates everywhere in the list, allowing you to customize your whole plan for resource gathering. Some recipes are also ambiguous. Sticks and chests can be crafted with any type of wood, just as black dye can be crafted with either wither roses or ink sacs. This can be adjusted by cycling through the item with arrows. At the top, we have a drop-down list that sums all of the raw materials we need to create everything. You can also use both the summary or the main list as a checklist. Once you've gathered all of the material, you can simply check it off and it will move to the bottom of the list. For the next step, once you're done crafting an item, you can check it off on the main list. At the very top of the page, there's a couple options available to help with planning and storing. For raw items, it rounds any decimal values to the nearest whole number, since you can't craft with, say, half an item. This is indicated by the asterisk symbol. Simplified large quantities will display the numbers in their easiest to understand form, either stacks or shulker boxes. For some items, the number you need may be smaller than the minimum output in one craft. For example, the recipe for a sign outputs a minimum of 3. So if your material list calls for less than that, it will default to the minimum needed for one craft, indicated by the caret symbol. If you ever forget how to do something or need clarification, there's a help panel near the top right of the page that walks through everything I've mentioned in this video. There's also a contact form if you ever want to shoot me a message or make a suggestion. This project was a ton of fun to work on. I learned a lot along the way, and as a computer science student nearing the end of my college education, it helped me use my passion for Minecraft and development to create a real tool that the community can use. Matcraft will always be free and open source. You can view the full source code on my GitHub, linked in the description. With that being said, if you enjoyed my project and feel my work is worth something, you can view my Buy Me a Coffee page directly from the app. If you'd like to see me go more in-depth at how I created this, or make more videos behind the scenes, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate all of you, and I hope you have an amazing day and create some amazing projects in your Minecraft worlds.